Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to Voltz Wars, where today there's gonna probably be a big, fat, messy, big, lovely, massive bit of crafting. My goodness me, are we in for a craft today? But, my friends, there is one little thing I'd like to show you before we crack on with that crafting expedition, and that is the church, which you may remember was in a quite unfinished state last time. I think we got a glimpse of it when we were making our quantum bridges and going to the nether and such. And I did say I'd show you it when it was finished. And exterior, at least, it is finished. There's still some interior work to be done. We're getting the decorators in and whatever else there. But external-wise, it's as done gets, I think. I'm probably going to decide it's rubbish and change it later on. But as far as my mind goes at the moment, it's pretty finished. And this is what it is. I'll show you around. I'll actually slip into... Oh, lordy, what have I prayed? Oh, God, I've thrown a grenade. Oh, good lord, how did I do that? Right, what I was going to say is I'm going to slip into creative mode to show you guys it now. I haven't actually made my power armor invisible yet, but still, I'm going to slip into creative mode now just to show you guys a little bit around. So what we've got here is not so much a church as much as just a general place of worship-y, chilly out thing. If you want to go in there and pray to this god, then you can. We've actually missed 2 gold bits out there. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord, it's not finished. But if you want to go in there and pray to the god of spaghetti, then you can. If you want to go and pray to the god of whatever, then you can. It's not a specific religion, it's not a specific thing, it's just a place where anyone can go and find solace. How lovely is that? What a nice thing. Right, so, entranceway, we've got some pillars and some gold and some things. You may notice, and I probably would agree with you, that I've gone massively overkill on the golden quartz. I got a bit carried away, I'll be honest, but yeah, this is what we've got at the moment. So, entranceway, we've got I won't show you inside, because as I said, it's not done, but entranceway, we've got a bit of a sort of Pantheon-esque thing going on with some pillars and a sort of not necessarily a doorway, just a way in with pillars and stuff and things and other things. And then if we were to just have a quick pop around, then you'll notice every wall is very almost over decorated, and that's because the entranceway to the city is right there. You know, this is going to be one of the first things that potential tourists or new members in the city see, so it has to show our wealth a bit, doesn't it? So yeah, we got stuff going around the whole... I didn't actually use any of the vibrant quartz glass in the end, which is weird. But we've got patterns going around on every wall. It's very over-exuberant. Is that a word? Over-exuberant? Very in-your-face, that kind of thing. I hope you like it. I think it's... I think it looks alright. It is a bit overkill, as I said on the goal. But here we have the 2 towers. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. They're actually the same height exactly, which is helps my OCD out. And what we've got on the left, as we look at it, is a clock tower. And on the right is a, unfortunately, currently bell-less. It's lacking a bell, but it's going to be the bell tower. So we've got a clock and bell tower, but set out into 2, which is something I decided was a good idea when I was building it. And then here we got stuff. It's sort of like an open balcony area, part of the church, etc., and stuff and things. So it's Minecraft, the hands don't spin on the clock. We'll have to just gloss over that fact. At the moment, I've got it set to just gone 6:30, because that's dinner time, and dinner time's the best day of any day, isn't it? So, it's dinner time all the time in Elysium, hooray! But yeah, so we got the clock tower, just pretend it works, guys, okay? We'll just pretend it works. It does work with certain mods, but that mod doesn't exist in the... Look, we're gonna have to have someone in there whose job it is to constantly wind it. Every minute, move the minute hand. That's going to be someone's job. It's a holy order of the clock or something, but that's a really nice place, actually, in the clock tower to have the meetings of the Holy Hammer, isn't it? Or the Hamasons, as we renamed ourselves the other episode. But yeah, so we've got the clock tower and the currently bell-less bell tower. So once we've got a bell getting on in there, Lucy and the blacksmith currently working on a bell. It's taking him a long time, though. Bells aren't as easy to make as swords, apparently. But, you know, gets to 7 o'clock, boom, 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 rings the bell, and everyone sees and everyone's lovely. So I was talking about the arena last episode. That's going to go in this area as opposed to this area. And then we're having a marketplace, open square. This is going to be the social hub. It's going to be the social hub. Everyone can see the clock. It's, yeah, anyway, so that's what we got so far. As I said, the interior still has work to be done, but I think I'm reasonably pleased with this, apart from the lacking of thing there, which is exceedingly annoying to me. I can't apologise enough for that. But yeah, so that's what we got so far. It's a big, in-your-face, big gold white thing of things, okay? And we, yeah, at least we can tell the time in the city now. Right, anyway, so there we go. that's what we've got there. But today, my friends, I did say we're going to slip out of creative mode there. Lovely. And just crack into recipe mode and then do the quick test. Yep, we can't just punch stand easily. We are in absolutely correct mode here. Now, I said last episode that we were going to try and test out our quantum bridges. We finished making the actual quantum bridge part of the quantum bridges next turn, and we're going to finish it today. And it may very well get rather complex, because we've not actually made everything that we need to make so far. We've still got a few bits left to do, and it could get very tricky, so do just bear with me. It may run into 2 episodes because there's a lot to be done here, but luckily it should all work lovely once we've done it. Now, you may remember that the quantum bridge, or at least one of the quantum bridges, was currently set up in the floor, and I only did that to show you guys what it looks like. I have since remined that back up because obviously we can't have it in the floor. It's unsightly. It's a tripping hazard. Blooming health and safety will shut the whole city down if they see that. It's going to be awful. So, where else to put it? Well, being it needing power and a connection to the ME system, really, you'd want to put it over there. And I was thinking about mounting it in the wall, because I think it would look quite nice mounted in the wall. But unfortunately, we've already got the crafting thing mounted in the wall. And I have just literally this second thought it might look nice either above or beside it. But that's not what we've got set up here. What we've actually done is dig a hole in the floor. Because it's 1 high, 9... it's got a base. Oh, you know how it looks. But basically, what I thought is we could have it set up there. It's got a really easy connection to the ME system there. We only need to plonk a bit of ME cable there. And then for power-wise, we can wire some wire around. It's going to be very easy. This isn't really the kind of thing that is acceptable or efficient to be running just on energy cubes. We really need it hooked up to the main system. But that's fine, because we've got that there. So what I thought is we do that, and then we cover it in glass. Because then we've still got a nice... how should I say, a nice flat area to be working on, but we can see it, and it's nice, and it's glassy, and it's all lovely and stuff. So that's what we're going to do. So if we just, oh my goodness, I thought I'd set up my thing to be invisible, but I guess I hadn't. So let's just set the one we had set up here. Bish, bosh, bash, and then the quantum link chamber in the middle. There we go. Okay, so that's set up there. Now, I think it's always working. We've got a bow and arrow on us for some reason. We don't want that, or the bone, or the arrows. Oh, they're going to annoy me. They're going to be in the corner of our eyes. Okay, let's just chuck them in a random chest for now. Okay, right, now, as I was saying, we've got that one. Oh, we had spare ones of these in there. Oh, flipping it. We didn't need to make more that other time. Right, never mind. Okay, so this works. This is always running. Even if there's nothing in it, it's always running, I think. So I'm just going to take a redstone energy cell now. I think we have one. We actually have 3. That's good. Okay, I'm going to put this in there and just power it like that, just for the purposes of demonstrating exactly how much energy it's using. Now, this is without it even... This is just idle energy here. And as you can see, it's an absolute torrid amount. And it's really not practical to be having this set up just with redstone energy cells alone. So it's a good thing we've got it in a position where we can now set it up with the main power system throughout the city, which is good. Now, please say we have a wrench in here. Oh my goodness, we don't. Why do I always lose the wrenches? Where are the wrenches? Oh, Lord, I can't really be bothered to make another one. That's a problem, isn't it? Okay, guys, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to, you know, you guys can just tab out quickly, you guys. Just tab out for a minute. I'm going to quickly just look at the wiki and see if there's a way to get wrenches easily, and then tab back in, and yes, and everyone, you can tab back in now. There we go, that's fine, yep. Woo, we looked at the wiki, and then we got the wrench, yep. Right, we're bringing the wiki back. Right, there we go. It's only a wrench. You can't moan at me for a wrench. We make wrenches all the time. It's my fault I lose them all. But there we go. So we got that wrench. So that's now set up like that. Okay, now what we need to do is, first of all, have it linked to the ME system. Second of all, have it linked to the power supply. Now, wiring wire around here may be a bit tricky, but no, my friends, for as if I had planned this out from the start, we've actually got a very easy... We're in the... bowels here. Oh, good lord, there's a skeleton there, isn't there? Well, I think he died. Oh, no, he's got 1 health left. Where'd he end up? Yeah, we're in the bowels here. We're in the maintenance area. I think down there... Oh, he's landed on... Yeah, he's landed there, has he? There we go. Okay, down there is actually our sorting system down that ladder. We are in the depths of all depthness here. Now, here is the wire that is currently powering our oil refinery, and I thought we could just hook it onto there. So a bit of ME cable just coming in this direction and fitting into there, I think will work very lovely. But we don't need to power it just yet. Because what we need to do is actually give it, by way of a code, basically, much like energy tesseracts and item tesseracts, these quantum bridges need to be linked to the quantum bridge that they're paired with. So what we need to do that is pop something there, and that something that we need to pop is an quantum entangled singularity, and that, my friends, is about as complex as it sounds. It's a pretty tricky thing to make, I'll be honest, but we have most of what we need already to do it. I'm just going to show you how complex it is. It doesn't even exist. That is not what we're looking for. That's just a normal singularity. It does not even exist in the NEI. That's how complex we're getting here. So we're going to need to make 2 of them. Luckily, they are always made in pairs, so we only actually need to make 1 of them. Now, to make 1 of them, not as actually hard as it sounds, for all that I said it was really complicated. All we need to do is explode a singularity with some enderpearl dust. Enderpearl dust is super easy to make. Singularity, bit tricky, but we've got everything we need to do it, so that's fine. And then we need to basically just put them on the floor and explode them. So let's get on with making the singularity now. The recipe's there. I don't even know if it can click. No, it's not the kind of thing you can click. Luckily, I know how to make it anyway. We are going to need to make ourselves an Emmy Condenser, my friends. So let's just have a look at exactly what we need to do that with. Emmy Condenser. I don't think they're that tricky. You know, just fluix dust, pretty easy recipe there. So let's just go into our crafting table and actually do the shift clicky thing. We've actually got everything we need there. Okay, Emmy Condenser. Quite an easy thing. It does need power though, so we are actually going to have to set it up here. Now, this is where the whole design of the warehouse area might come to bite us in the bum a bit, because we need to hook the Emmy Condenser up with the Emmy drives, which, as we know, are miles below us, and we're not really blessed for space there, and we do need power. So in actual fact, I think we can just power this with a redstone energy cell, and I think we do need to head down there now and just get that done. Okay, right, so I'll show you exactly how the Emmy Condenser works once we're down there, but if we just head down to the depths. Hey, Algoron, is he stuck there or something? I don't know. But if we just pop ourselves down this way, a bit of experience off that skilly bob. Lovely stuff, righty-ho. So we're going to need to widen this area out a bit if we're going to have room to think. Righty-ho, my goodness me, that is a full thing. Luckily, we're going to be using a lot of cobblestone now, so it should be okay. Right, so I think this area is big enough just as it is there. And so if we pop down our power, and I think it needs power anyway, pretty sure it does. And if we pop down our condenser there. Now, the condenser. The way it works is, as its namesake suggests, it condenses lots of things into less things. So basically, this is where you make your matter balls. If you want to make your matter balls, this is where we're basically turning a lot of things into less things. So it's a good thing to do because it does free up some space in the ME system. But basically, the way we do it is we can either, that's a deletion thing, what we need to do, we can either just destroy the items straight out, so it's basically a giant bin if we want it to be. We can also put them into matter balls, which cost 256 items, and now these items can be anything. You know, a diamond is worth 1, cobblestone is worth 1, so you're smart to use the cobblestone and not the diamonds here. But we can make matter balls there for the matter guns, which we don't have. I did spawn one in a single player world. I didn't really like it that much. I didn't think it was that good. It's not as good as the railgun anyway. But then we can make our singularities, which cost over 250,000 items, and that's quite a lot of items. So the way it works is we put a storage cluster here, and then we put a ME drive there. Now, when a few episodes ago, Kath suggested we took some ME drives to the room, and to the moon base thing, and I said that was probably not a good idea because we don't know what's exactly attached to each drive, and that's still the case. But luckily, this mod does allow you to have this wired up with a ME export bus thing system. So we're going to have to do that. So we're going to need to make a precision export bus. And we'll do that in a second. But we're also going to need to make a storage cluster. So we'll do those things. So what we could do is take a drive and put it in there with the storage cluster, and it will immediately just wipe the drive and make the singularity. It's a good thing to do because we do have a lot of rubbish in the ME system, but as I said, I don't know what's attached to what drive, so it's a bit tricky. So we are going to need to make a precision import bus, but that does mean that we only have to use a cobblestone, which is good. So let's go up and do them now. In actual fact, we could probably fly up here a lot quicker, couldn't we? There we go. Easy stuff. Oh my goodness, we've overflown. Ah! Oh god, where are we, my precious? Oh god, there we go, super in. Right, let's turn that off straight away. Okay, right, so let's actually turn our... I have the chat turned off for some reason, but we're I'm gonna have to shout over these again. Is it these ones that are making all the ruckus? I don't know. Oh, yeah, it was. I think we saw something on fire there. Well, good job, turrets. We're certainly keeping ourselves safe, but if you couldn't mind being a tad quieter, that'd be great. Right, so we need to make two things. One storage cluster, which we may have, because I think we do use them in the recipe for the drives. No, we have some storage cells, though, so we shouldn't be too bad. Let's just make the storage cluster first. Storage, if I could spell it, that would be grand. Storage cluster. Storage cluster, where is it? It's this one, I think. Storage cluster, there we go. So, oh my goodness, more of these advanced processors, my good grief. And storage blocks. Well, let's see if we have any of that. Oh, we have that advanced processor already. We just have to make the storage blocks. That's okay, because I think the storage blocks are just... Oh, we need more of these. Is it not the storage cells that we needed? Oh god, it was storage cells that we needed. Storage segments, even, for the storage block. Let's just check that again. Storage block, storage segment, which we need the storage cells for. Okay. This may actually be a bit of a tad more complex to make this storage cluster than I was hoping for. Let's just see how far we can get. We've got storage blocks there, so now we need to make that. We only need to make one, so it's not actually that bad, is it? So we've got the storage block there. Oh god, do we need 3 storage blocks, as a matter of fact? I think we did. I hope we did, otherwise I've just made... yeah, we did, lovely. Okay, so that actually wasn't too bad, was it? We've got that there. There's our storage cluster. Now we need to get some Emmy cable, which hopefully we have a lot of already. 12. 12 should be enough, as a matter of fact, so that's all right. But we also do... What on earth? We have 64 of them. That could be evidence of something bad. Don't look at these, guys. Don't look at these. We have to turn delete mode on. I do apologise. I have no idea where they come from. Kath, I'm blaming you. Yeah, there we go. Let's blame Kath. There we go. Okay, super. Right, we got rid of them. That's fine. I have no idea where they came from, my friends. I do apologise massively. Righty-ho. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that weird thing. That's fine. Right, so we got our storage cluster. We also need to make a precision import. I beg your pardon. A precision export bus. So let's just type in, if I can remember the spelling, which I can, precision export bus. We need the export buses because we're exporting from the ME system. So if we make one of these, we actually just need an import bus times a basic processor. So the import bus is that. I don't know if we've got any of these recipes. No, we don't. Okay. Right, well, let's make them one at a time then. ME interface, I'm sure we have. Oh, no. What are we missing there? What are we missing from the ME interface? ME cable, right, that's fine then, isn't it? 'Cause we've got ME cable right there. Okay, so we got that, and then it was just a case of a thing that I can't remember. Piston, surely we got a piston. There we go, we got a piston, lovely. Right, so the piston goes there, the ME interface goes there. I believe there was some cable that went there, and the rest of it for the basic import bus just looked like that. Super, okay, so we've got that. Hopefully we've got an assembly, a basic processor assembly. Oh, don't say we don't. Oh, we do. Oh, it's not a... it's just basic processor. Right, well, there we go. There's our precision export bus. So this is all we need here. Doesn't need power, so we can actually go and set this up already. We do need some cobblestone, which we have. Okay, good. Right. Let's see this working. This is actually going a bit quicker than I thought, which is good. We might actually get it done today. Righty-ho. So we need to head all the way back down here. Oh, there we go. Big fall. Lovely. Luckily, we've got shock absorbers. So this is what we've got here. We need to feed this. We need to put the storage cluster in first of all. You don't actually need storage clusters to make the matter balls or destroy items. You can just put any sort of storage thing in. Storage cell would do. But to make the singularities, you do need the clusters. But it's okay because we've got them there. So what we need to do now is feed this. So if we just put the... we got our wrench as well, which is good because we're going to need it. Oh, lordy. Oh, come on, pick it up. There we go. Okay, right. So export bus goes there. We wrench that so it's actually facing our bajigger. There we go. And then we just feed some wire around in this direction. I think I've got that the right way round. There we go. Good lord. No, 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 no. We don't want it joined up here. That's not going to work, is it? Oh, come on. Luckily, it's not working anyway, because you haven't told the precision bus what to take. So it's currently taking nothing. But if we just set that up there, then we're not going to be in trouble. Right, so this precision export bus, we can set it to certain things so we can have it turned on and off by leaves and whatever. We'll just have it always active. But what we need to do is just tell it to take some cobblestone, which you can see it's now working. And as you can see, things are now getting fed in. See, there we go. Accumulated energy, 19 of 20. We can spill this up, spill it up. We can speed it up by telling it to move stacks. So there we go. As you can see, stuff is filling up really rather quickly. And if we just head back over here, because that's going to take a while, we need 250,000. So even as quick as we can be there is still quite slow, isn't it? Let's just head in this direction now. My goodness, the maintenance does need work. Right, where are we with the maintenance? There we go. Okay, so we're back up here. Let's turn our walkie speedy off thing. Right, there we go. So as you can see, cobblestone is now going down at quite a rapid rate, which is good. But we do have to wait for it to be done. So what I think we can do in the meantime is just have a quick little setup of the